Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the channel, on the Lawsy channel, should I say. But before we get into this video, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. Today, we are talking about KSI vs Joe Fournier, and this time I'm going to reverse the roles. Can KSI be stopped? Can Joe Fournier knock out KSI and take him to trenches? What do I think? Well, I am going to let you know, but you have to make sure you have pressed that like button, by the way, because if not, I ain't going to tell you. So I'm waiting. Thank you. So, I think, I think it'll be a decent test for KSI, but I don't think it's what people think. I don't think Joe is as good as people think, especially now. I know he goes on like Joe goes. I haven't took much damage in this boxing game, you know. I fought David Haye. Fair enough against David Haye, he wasn't ever going to be competitive against David Haye. David Haye could have put him out there if he wanted to. Got him out there, should I say. But Joe Fournier has won the WBA Intercontinental belt. It's a respectable belt where some upcoming boxer would say, no, I'll take that belt right now. Sorry. But I think Joe Fournier's style to me is it's a bit sluggish. I don't like what I see. I think he's a bit slow, and I feel like KSI is going to be too much for him. I think KSI will overwhelm him. I think Joe will have to provide the right tactics when KSI is coming forward. And I think the way Joe Fournier wins this is when KSI is coming forward. I think he has to stand there, and he has to throw with KSI when KSI is going to throw. And I think he's got to really hurt KSI. And I think I don't know about Joe. It's so like untested for me. I think he's got a padded record. I believe his record's padded against David Haye. He was never ever going to be competitive against David Haye. David Haye toyed with him. You can't really tell the level of him. And with KSI now, we've seen him against Swarms, Pineda, Joe, Logan twice. And then you've seen him against Tempa. And against Tempa, he was impressive, but you saw around. I do believe Joe will go on longer than Tempa. I think Joe will be smarter than face Temper in there and know how to look after himself a bit better. And I don't think he'll leave his chin up in the air like this, like Temper. But who knows? You might, KSI might just wipe him away in the first round. And the reason KSI is fighting Joe Fournier is because he wants to do something Jake Paul hasn't done: beat a professional boxer. KSI said, "If I beat Joe Fournier, I am better than KSI because I beat a pro boxer. You didn't beat a pro boxer." And Joe Fournier, he's got everything at his hand. He beats KSI. He stops KSI. He's got everything at his feet. If he stops KSI, he can say, "No, Jake Paul, beat Nate Diaz. It's going to be me versus you next." And that's what he'll be saying. But he's got a mountain to climb, Joe. And I don't think Joe's a favourite. I think KSI is a favourite. But I think Joe, he's going to have to just plant his feet and throw. He can't outbox KSI. I don't believe he can. I think KSI will be too... I think he'll come forward too quick and overwhelm him, but he's got to be smart in his attacks as well. You can't just like do stupid things where KSI can just like come in and just boom, 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 just let his shots go. KSI's got this new style where he's bouncing. He's like Michael Venom Page. That's what he said. That's where he's that like. He's like boom, boom, bouncing, bouncing. When he's bouncing there and he's waiting, so he bounce, 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 bounce. Joe just needs to move out the way and go right and make KSI start again. He has to frustrate KSI. I think something Joe should do when KSI's coming in, I think you should grab him up, frustrate him, bend his arms, pull him down, get his head down, throw some punches up, and be an annoyance, really, at KSI. And then get KSI, like, steam and try and get the old KSI back where he's just like, fuck this, I'm going for it now. And then that's where Joe's just like, boom, 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 boom. But I think this style KSI's fighting, I think it's a good style for him. Whereas I think Joe's going to try and adapt what Logan Paul did. And I just don't think it's going to work. I think KSI is just going to be too fresh for him, too fit for him. But this video is about Joe. So let's talk about KSI's, what he does wrong. And in my opinion, KSI needs to put his hands higher. In my opinion, KSI still a bit raw. Where there's definitely, if he fought someone who's really good at countering, he will get caught and he will get hurt. Like, again, if he fought someone like a Salt Poppy's a very, very, very good counter puncher. Salt would hit him, counter him a few times. But I don't know if it's... Because against Tempa, you saw the gaps on KSI. I don't know if KSI is like... He's so tall, awkward, southpaw. I've got to get hit just to hit him and get in. I don't know if it was that. Or I don't know if it was just KSI, right, I'm going now, and then boom, got caught that right hook, and he's like, go again, I go again. Against Joe, I don't think he'd be able to afford to do that. I think Joe will have knockout power-ish. I don't, for influence I've seen, I think he'll have a lot more power than Face Templar, and I think you can't let Joe hit him with left and right hooks. I think that would be a silly idea. But KSI might have just, as I'm saying, KSI might have just done that because he might think you've got to get hit to get in against someone like Face Templar. Where you don't have to get hit though. You could, like, when Face Templar's throwing that dab, you come under like that and then you're in. Could be like that, but I think KSI just didn't respect Face Templar enough and didn't respect his power when he was like, I'm getting this done in round one, and he got it done in round one. It could have just been that, we don't know, but we will see where KSI is at against Joe Fournier. We'll see if Joe Fournier can actually stop KSI. I'm trying to make my videos better because I know sometimes I pull away from topics and I'm trying to make that better. Maybe I should start writing things down, planning things, and put them in place. Maybe I should do that because I know I come away from it a bit more. But this is just my overall feeling on, can Joe stop him? I don't think he can, but if he does stop him, and that's what I'm thinking. But guys, I want to thank you for watching. The videos are back clearly, so I'll see you maybe tomorrow for the next one or the next day. But I'll let you know on Twitter. Follow my Twitter, link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.